Put a chair right here. Sorry. Only good spot to go.
He's like, holy shit when I came out here. I thought he would beat you. I got in your way, I'm sorry. What now?
Avery. Avery at 15 and Edwards at 16. Avery versus Edwards.
All right, we got a lot of spectators here, so I'm trying to get both these matches. What's that?
Does it? No, it's got to be a senior division.
All right, so you can't quite see the bowlers on that far right lane. You can see most of their approach. Again, super challenging. I got to. I'm going to try to fix this, guys. All right, again, challenges everywhere. We got these chairs that I'm putting the camera on, my phone on, and the tripod, and they're super cushy, so it's hard to get it straight. I need to be careful not to hit the table either, so throwing their practice shots. This is the top four, both matches. You can see them both here. Like I said, you can't quite catch the entire approach on that match to the right, but you can see a lot of it. I guess I could pull the chair back a little bit. Sorry for the vibration. It's not really helping much anyway. Yeah, maybe that helped a little bit. Pulled the chair back a little bit. I don't know how much that helped. Should be pretty good. Now I need to sit somewhere better where I can see. I'm sitting here watching the camera, but I need to watch the bowling. Thanks everybody for watching. We got our brass knuckles, Baker doubles, semifinal matches. We got both of them here for you. Some bonus coverage from my mobile phone. Be sure to subscribe.
If you lose your edge this round, you're taking $429.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. Feel free to chat. Feel free to comment on the video. All that stuff helps us get more views. So we appreciate all the help. Share it with your friends. Share it with people you hate. Share it with fat, smelly people like me. Wait, I'm not smelly. I took a shower today. It's just fun to say. So, okay, you're seeing all these people miss the head pin and miss the lane. These pairs are, well, there's quite a story. 21 to 50 was oiled last night, which as a bowler, nobody likes that, but it is what it is. 13 to 20 was oiled this morning. So as you can see, there's and these are fresh. Nobody's bowled on these all day. So you got some puzzle looks here. See everybody balling back up again. That ball read pretty quick. So this is the best view I can get you. There's a Tom O'Mara I'm going to be working with. He's out of St. Louis. He does some live streaming. His setup would actually be really good in this place because everything gets elevated. I forgot the term he uses for all the stuff that holds the cameras and all that and the lighting. But there's lots of concourse space here, so we could actually put his stuff up in here really well. As long as it stays behind the fans that are up there. And that would get above all these rails and tables that are in the way. So mental note, this would be a great place for Tom to come in and stream with his setup. He's got an amazing setup. So here we go. I need to get some names here. I know we got obviously Avery on the left. Where are you going? I gotta get through. This way. All right. So a strike there. We got Avery and Cunningham versus Edwards and Johnson. Both teams have struck in the first frame. Got some really loud people around here. The other match, we got Brian Garland and Dasha Kovalova versus Andrew Burnett and Andy Ruffalo, the Grand Haven team. And that's their first shot for Dasha. Light Swisher 8-pin. It was pretty light. Wouldn't call that a Swisher, but it kind of almost carried like one. And there's a strike for Edwards and Johnson. So they got a double going here. As Avery and Cunningham get an 8 count. And a spare for Dasha on the right match.
Yeah. That'd be good. Yeah.
And a spare for Avery and Cunningham. And a strike for Ruffalo. Looks like he's staying on his left lane. Dasha and Dasha's been on the right lane most of the day too, as far as I've noticed. So most of these people are keeping their lane. Which in general you want to put the heavier handed bowler on the left lane so their ball return doesn't get in their way. For the lefties it's different. Man, got the wind blowing around my sheets here. And Edwards and Johnson with a 3-bagger. They look tough right now. It's going to be a tough team to beat. And Garland with a strike. So they got spare strike. Ruffalo and his partner got the double over there. And a strike for Avery's team. It's hard to cover all this. I'm going to be honest with you. And Edwards and Johnson up here on the left lane. And Dasha's up on the other match. Dasha needs this one. Strike. So they're double. And Ruffalo's team has a double against them. Johnson and Edwards, 4-bagger. Looking dangerous right now. And Ruffalo with an 8 count, so they finally miss. So Kovalova and Garland got 290 potential. Ruffalo and his partner, 278 potential. And there's an 8 count for Avery's team. So they're going Dutch against the 4-bagger for Edwards and Johnson. Still in the 3rd frame in the right match. This is wrapping up the 4th frame for the left match. Oh, so much for Dutch. I think I jinxed him. Hole for Avery and Cunningham. Oh, and a 4-6 for Burnett and Ruffalo. Andrew Burnett with a 4-6. Strike for Garland. He tripped some back pins there. Some back row pins. And Burnett gets one. So they're going to fall behind a little bit. These matches are getting lopsided pretty quick. Got Edwards and Johnson going for a 5-bagger here on the left match. Hope you guys can hear me. It's super loud in here. They got music playing. The people sitting around me are very loud. I'm sure it's challenging to hear right now. It's borderline ridiculous. But that's bowling, man. You got to have a party atmosphere. We're bowling on a house. Lots of open bowlers and groups going here, so this is what brings them in. Ruffalo with a strike, which much needed strike on the right match. Dasha left a 10-pin. And Edwards and Johnson going for the front 6 here in the left match. Looks pretty good. And they're liking this fresh stuff. Spare for Dasha. Let me update you on who's going to have choice. If things continue this way, Garland and Kovalova are the 2. Edwards and Johnson are the lowest seed left. So if it's those 2 teams in the finals, Garland and Dasha will have choice of match. Of which pair to bowl on. We're down to 2 pairs, so they get to pick one of these 2. You would imagine they would pick the one they're on, but you never know. Might be some reverse psychology that goes on. And Andrew's fighting it over there with a 210. Team Grand Haven, Andrew Burnett. This is the furthest he's gone in our events. I don't remember him ever making a top 4 before. He's bowled quite a few of our events over the years. And he holes over there. Going for 7. And there will be no 7-bagger. Nasty split. Still in very good shape for Edwards and Johnson. Their opponents, Avery and Cunningham, have 88 in the 5th with a spare in the 6th. And if he holes here, Johnson and Edwards are still in the 260s, assuming he gets some pins. If they punch out. Oh my God, that ball went forever. He must have thrown, it must have been plastic. I was waiting for it to hook and it just never hooked. So Edwards and Johnson just about got it wrapped up early here. It's not over, but it's pretty close. And that might do it. As Cunningham and Avery have another split. And Brian Garland gives his team a 3-bagger, and they're starting to run away with their match as well. Got a couple lopsided ones here after 2 very close matches last round. So Avery and Cunningham with another hole. And Andrew Burnett. Throws a strike. They got a double. They're pretty far behind. Same with these guys. They're kind of just getting done right now, Avery and Cunningham. Edwards and Johnson are going to win this match on the left lane, on the left match. As they're on 276 if they punch out. It's inside a little bit. And it hooked. Again, this pair's fresh, so maybe not quite as much hold. He's playing straight pretty well up the boards. But they're still way up. Even if he misses this, they're going to be down. They're going to be up by almost 60 pins. Yeah, they're up 59 pins. 192 in the 8th. And Dasha struck. Brian Garland struck. It's all but a foregone conclusion. Ruffalo and Burnett can go 223. I'm probably gonna keep this stream going, guys. I'm not gonna start a new one. We're just gonna keep this stream going. The very loud Bill Crane in the house. And another strike for Johnson and Edwards. And they'll be in the finals against Brian Garland and Dasha Kovalova. So stay here with us. We're going to keep the stream going for the final match. I'll adjust the picture based on where which pair they pick. And Andrew Burnett, I think he threw another strike. So they got a 5-bagger. They're going to go 220 something. And I think Garland and Kovalova are in the 260s. 269. So 269 to 223. I mean, 223 out here wasn't a really bad game, so they just got the wrong team. And this other one's over as well. Dennis Johnson and Ray Edwards are going to go on to the finals. That's another strike. All right, we'll stay here. We're going to keep them here. Yeah, take it easy. Take it easy, man. Yep. And once again, just stay here. We're going to stay here for the finals. Once we know which pair they're going to bowl on. This place is hopping right now. Got open bowling on 1 through 12. Got our matches, and then they got a big group on 21 through 50. So this place is killing it right now. Very busy Sunday at Northway Lanes and Billiards in Muskegon. All right, they're finishing up this match. Oh, there you are. So these guys got choice. You know where they went on bowl yet?
They're going to bowl on 17 and 18.
Okay. So we're gonna shift this a little bit, give you guys a better angle on 17 and 18. There's really nowhere for me to go.
17 and 18.
So we're gonna leave it right there. So we got the 2 seed versus the 29 seed. There's Ted Boltz in your picture. The man, the myth, the legend. He's part of the management crew here at Northway Lanes. He does a great job. And if you want to stay there, Ted Boltz?
I like to bowl.
He likes to bowl. He bowled good today.
Oh, I didn't bowl good.
I thought you guys did.
I just like to bowl.
Okay, he likes to bowl. He just likes to bowl. He's not saying he's a good bowler, but he's not bad.
Garland 17 and 18 today. You got Brian, Garland, and Dasha.
So that worked out good. It actually opened up another pair for open bowling.
Dennis Johnson.
This place needs it. This place is packed.
$1,700 in grabs.
$1,700.
What's up, Pat Brown? How you doing, buddy? It's hard for me to see my phone. I just stood up to look at it, but the phone's just a little bit far away from me, but I see you in there. Long time no see, buddy. You got some MSBS titles and some Regan titles from back in the day. Pre-MSBS. I remember meeting you and Matt Roberts and Aaron Phillips all about the same time. Many moons ago. All about the same time, if I remember right. If I had to guess, I'd say 2005? 2006? Probably right around there. I think you guys are all the same age. You guys were all just moving up from the youth ranks at that time. So they're still throwing practice shots here. It's actually turned out to be a good spot right here. About as good as I can get. This worked out pretty good because 15 and 16 wasn't going to be very good. There's all the bodies in the way. So I'm kind of glad we did 17 and 18 because I got nowhere else to go down that way. This angle looks like it's pretty good. No rail in the way, no tables in the way, no bowlers in the way. So this will work. Someone needs to send me some tacos. I'm hungry. I got 16 more days in Facebook jail, by the way. 16. They gave me 30. I've gotten through 2 weeks of it. It's awful. I appreciate everybody who posts for me all over the place to promote. Makes it a lot harder to fill these events, but this one turned out really good. 63 teams today. Every team made the cut. Top team got a bye. At some point when I get home, I will, or actually probably tomorrow, when I get to my Toledo sweeper, I'll probably post the standings to the website, the qualifying standings. This format, we're not even keeping scores for match play. So unfortunately, we're not going to have that available. Just trying to keep things moving as much as possible, and so many teams making a cut. This is about the best we could do today. I know I'm kind of slacking, but this is a little bit more challenging to get this one going and try to keep all the scores all the way. But we'll have the qualifying results. So here you go.
All right, boys, I see the clean light. Don't have an oxygen cross-checking in the call line.
So Brian Garland and Dasha Kovalova versus Ray Edwards and Dennis Johnson. I'm going to kick things off now. Oh, yeah, just be careful about the table as it shakes. You can put it on there, but... Taking it. You can put it on there. You can put it on there. Huh?
I still give him, I didn't swear.
Jeremy Bart's here. Anything you want to say?
That's probably the first time I ever swore after a shot like that.
Yeah, he didn't. Oh, that was brutal, man. That 8-pin that Charlie left. I totally thought he struck. When I saw you turn around, I thought you were happy and you were like rejoicing. You were not happy. Because Charlie was right where I was sitting. Charlie was blocking the 8-pin. I couldn't see it. That's me calling Charlie little. He's a wee little guy. All right, strike for Garland and Dasha. 9 for Edwards and Johnson. I'm stupid. Do you know which one's Edwards, which one's Johnson? This is Johnson. Okay. Oh, he's the owner of the clique? Okay. And Sherman, right? Okay. Oh, they just got sold. That's right. So this is the owner of the clique, Dennis Johnson. Yeah, Ray Edwards. So this is kind of a who's who of Western Michigan here for business owners and professional lady bowlers from Russia. Is she from Ukraine? She's from the Ukraine. So used to my younger days when everything was just the Soviet Union, but they're all different countries. Like for the last 30 years. You think I'd catch up with the times there? She's from the Ukraine, living in Muskegon now. And Garland getting it out with a strike. He's like the only one I see really getting it wide. But these wet dry conditions are not ideal for a house shot. Am I right? Wet dry? No? Oh, yeah, that's wet dry. Yeah. Well, your side might be different too, but I think the right side was pretty wet dry. Again, these two pairs were fresh coming in, so. And they were oiled this morning as opposed to last night. So, yeah, these two pairs are way different. But, hey, keeps it fun. Power torque there for Dasha. You got 2 spares and a strike. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. My bad. They got a double. Oh, 3-bagger. Yeah, that name is so long. Yeah, so 3-bagger for Dasha and Garland. And a sleeper 2-8 here for Dennis Johnson. They're falling behind quickly here. And the way and then you guys threw a bunch, yeah. Looks like a spare to me. So it's still early. Both teams threw 3 frames. But man, Dasha and Garland have been striking, so you don't want to give them too many more frames. And Ray Edwards with a flat 7, throwing 2 logs at it. Will not fall over. Fast rack. I don't know, man. That rack did not waste time. Flat 7 for Ray. Garland getting it out. Checked up early on him. Kind of got himself in some trouble. He got it out a little too early, and it grabbed. Like I said, he's the only guy really getting it out that early. Everybody else has been playing the puddle in the middle from every match I've watched. And a spare for Ray Edwards. What happened?
I wanted to be the Kyle Sherman.
Kyle Sherman, I got you. You got to be hearing College Sherman. It wasn't Kyle Sherman. Yeah. Yeah, we need to do more streams. It'd be cool like those guys. We need to get them to come up and do something with us. Do some interviews or something. First place. Right.
It's a big difference.
All right, so Dasha's up. I got 4-bagger. I'm so blind. 3-bagger spare. 3-bagger spare strike. as Bill Crane calls her, Sasha, like the idiot that he is, even though her name is Dasha. He's fanboying over here. And another potential spare for Edwards and Johnson. It's not the way to bowl these guys. They've been striking a lot too. This pair's got them befuddled. So the format coming into play where the top team remaining got to pick the final pair. They obviously made the right choice because Edwards and Johnson cannot strike on this pair. And Garland and Kovalova just bowled on this pair, so they're already lined up and just had 269 on it. So Ray Edwards on the right lane. They really, really need a strike here. They can still punch out for 252, even though they don't even have a strike yet. But it's early, so they can still go 252. Lost it a little bit. He's fighting it, but he gets a 7-pin out. Garland out a little more ball speed on that one, so it pushed a little further down lane. So Kovalova and Garland are just kind of locked in right now. But that 6 count might come back to haunt them. Because the next time they don't strike, they're in the 250s as well. And if it ends up being a bad pin count, we suddenly got a very close match, just like that.
Hey, the light's that way. There's a draw on Bill.
And Dasha, she's playing out pretty good too. Her angles are a lot straighter. All right, so that puts them in the 250s max, assuming she picks that up. So she's playing pretty far out. These guys are all further out on this pair. Dennis Johnson's migrated a little bit right. He's playing a little straighter up the ditch. Big double there for them. They're still punching for 252. And the most Kovalova and Garland can get is 255 now. So it's a 3-pin match where everybody punches out. I feel like my math has to be off, but I think I'm right. It is off. 242 for Johnson and Edwards. Yeah, I knew something was off there. Possible 242. And a strike for Garland there, so they're up 13 pins if everybody punches out. I doesn't do the maths very good. Mathematics. Oh, and yeah, he's lofting and he's trying to manufacture strikes, and he's going to be their 10th pin bowler, so he just looks like he's kind of lost right now. He can hit the pocket, but he's just not getting through the pins very good. So that one hurt. They're going to drop the 34 pins behind if everybody punches out, assuming he makes the spare. They need some help. And Dasha's going to be up on the right lane. Kovalova. And Dennis Johnson on the left. Pretty much has to have this one. This is a must strike. He lofted it a little bit. Good shot. I can tell this pair's a lot A lot tighter. And this one would just about wrap it up. It wouldn't wrap it up, but that's pretty big. Garland, I haven't seen Garland miss in a long time. So yeah, this is this is mandatory for Ray Edwards. He's got to strike. They can only go 221. Yeah, just not in the cards for him. His ball was coming in late the whole game. So it's going to be Brian Garland and Dasha Kovalova are going to win. It is a done deal, even if he misses. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Please be sure to subscribe to our channel. Leave some comments for us. Check back often. We're going to try to get some matches going tomorrow at our Toledo sweeper. And we'll get this last shot by Brian, and we'll wrap it up.
Yes! I love the win! Yes! Hey, Bill, I'll let you in on a secret. You like Dasha? Hey, just don't pull up, Bill. Get on the leg.
So 189 for Edwards and Johnson. And it's going to be 233 for Garland and Kovalova. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We had a great time here today. We'll hopefully see you tomorrow night when we bring you some Toledo action. Have a good night, everybody.